All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the final week of March, the 30th, Monday. Monday is week 8. We are doing clean and jerk. You got a power clean, hang squat clean, front squat, split jerk. You'll drop the bar, reset yourself, then do the power clean, hang squat clean, and then split jerk. You'll drop the bar, re-grab the bar, squat clean from the floor, split jerk for the overhead. So again, start nice and light on this, and then add weight as you get further into the sets. Last set can definitely be something you're kind of getting after, but we're trying to just get proficient at these cleans and split jerks, all right? So you're going to need your bar for the deadlift portion. You know, guys, on workouts like this, and we just changed the rep schemes from what you saw posted up on online. It'll be 50 double unders and 10 deadlifts. That's 60 deadlifts. So you do 3 rounds at weight number 1, 50 jump rope. I would make it 75 for the singles. Then 10 deadlift, 3 rounds of that. Then you'll move to 2 rounds after a weight change. You'll do 50, 10, and then you'll do 1 round at another weight. So really what we want to do here is you want to figure out maybe what weight you want to end with. Let's say that weight is 225, then you could work backwards for the weight for 2 rounds and then the weight for 1 round, okay? All right, 6 rounds for time on Tuesday is going to be a little bit of running. So you have 9 thrusters, a little heavier than usual, but these are the weights that you had on the second bar for the clean, burpee, and thruster workout we did in open. So challenge yourself. It is only 9 reps. It is volume does catch up, but try it out. Try something a little heavier. And this might be one of those workouts too that maybe you go ahead and you start with a weight for the first 2 rounds, then you add a little bit more weight for the next 2 rounds, and then in the final 3 rounds, if you're comfortable with that, you could also do that 3 rounds of one weight and 3 rounds on another, as long as you don't exceed the RX weights. 600-meter run is to the green door. Okay, and then 3 bar muscle up or 6 chest to bar. This is another one of those workouts that you guys that maybe have a couple of bar muscle up, maybe do the first round or 2 of chest to bar just to get yourself kind of warmed up. Then you can go ahead and knock out those muscle ups afterwards. But up to you guys on that. 6 chest to bar or regular pull-ups. I would make it 9 jumping pull-ups for those of you who are not doing pull-ups, all right? Interval on Wednesday, 2-minute on, 2-minute off, 20 dumbbell snatches, time remaining row. That's version 1. Rest 2 minutes, AMRAP 2 minutes, 5 wall walk, time remaining bike, rest 2 minutes, 20 box jump over, time remaining toe to bar or knees to chest. Again, the wall walk, the dumbbell snatch, and the box jump over, all of those should be done in right around a minute. So you have at least a minute on the machine, or you have at least a minute on the secondary exercise. Bikes will be somewhat close. Bikes will be somewhat close to the wall. Row will be towards the back, and the dumbbell will just be alongside of the rower. And the box will be also near the rig for the toe to bar. Okay, it's 3 rounds of that. So it's 36 minutes on this workout. And yep, the dogs always bark. Got a dog, must be walking by the front. And we don't have friendly dogs, so that's the deal. Okay. All right, Thursday. Thursday is week 8 on the back squat. We're down to 3 reps, 5 sets. You'll do your pull-ups in between those sets. We have a 4-time workout. So this is one of the quarterfinal workouts. Yeah, that's typical morning here. Okay, that's what's going on. That's what we got. Okay, all right, coming back to Thursday. So this workout was written with overhead squats. It's 10 shuttle runs. It's 20 overhead squats. It's 30 burpee over the bar. So what I'm suggesting to most of you is to not do the overhead squat, is to do the front squat. If overhead squat is an issue for you, but you're welcome to do either one. All right, the weights are 95, 65, and they go down from there. How this workout works is you do 10 shuttle runs, 20 front squats, 30 burpees over the bar. You get a 1-minute rest. Then you do it in reverse. 30 burpee, 20 overhead or front squats, and then 10 shuttle runs. That is your time, okay? Again, 30 burpees, 60 burpees. It's a pretty big number. I think you'll have plenty of time to finish this. So I would make everybody do the burpee and fight through the barbell and shuttle runs, okay? I do suggest, coaches, that if you have a decent sized class here, maybe you have to go ahead. I would put all the bars towards the front of the gym because I just don't think you're going to have the space to put the bars on the other side. You may just want to stagger those bars. Okay, so, you know, one person's here and one person's closer towards the bikes so that you have space, all right? And I would say be mindful dropping the bar, all right, on the overhead squat. For anybody that's doing the overhead squat, be mindful dropping the bar from the overhead because there could be people doing burpees in your area. So that is the concern. So be mindful about that. But as far as the shuttle runs, there are 14 lanes there of blacktop. So even if you had to have somebody run it inside the rig, you could accommodate that. But I do think a 2-minute stagger would be just fine, where you're not going to have the shuttle run be much of an issue. Okay, so 2-minute stagger, probably your best bet. Friday is a 4-time workout, and this is pretty much how it works. It's 50-35 anytime you're on the rower. I'm sorry, that's 50-40 anytime you're on the rower. Okay, all right, and it's 30-22 anytime you're on the bike. So how this works is pretty straightforward. If you start on the bike, you'll go bike, clean and jerk, row, clean and jerk, bike, clean and jerk, row. If you start on the row, you'll just do it opposite. You'll row, clean and jerk, bike, clean and jerk. So all you do is flip-flop. Very similar to the deadlift workout on Monday. The weights go up on the clean and jerk as the repetitions go down. So you have 30 clean and jerk at one weight, you have 20 clean and jerk at another weight, and you have 10 clean and jerk at the last. This workout is set up to do singles all the way through, all right? So if you're going ahead and doing the 30 clean and jerk, you don't want to jack your heart rate up so much before you get into the bike or the rower. So I would go ahead and do singles all the way through. Be mindful, get big bumper plates on those barbells so that they don't bounce all over the place, all right? Partner workout on Saturday is one person working every 2 minutes times 6. All right, there are no rest in between the rounds. So me and my partner are going to try to knock out as many wall ball in 2 minutes as possible. Then the clock will beep. We'll move to deadlift. We'll move to row. We'll move to ski. We'll move to rope climb. We'll go through that 3 rounds. Every 2 minutes, a round will be done in 10 minutes. 10 minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minutes, okay? So there's 5 movements. There's no rest breaks. Deadlift weights are on the board. They are manageable. Make sure you go ahead and pick something you feel comfortable moving for high volume reps. Sunday is Easter, right? Easter is Sunday? Yes? Okay. All right. Didn't get a response, but I think it is Easter. So we are having an Easter egg hunt. So come on by, enjoy yourself on Easter Sunday. That's our week.